Hello, and welcome back to Speak Slow, Speak Up, where you can listen, repeat, shadow, and learn English at a slow, natural pace. I'm Tom, and I'm very happy you're here today. In this lesson, I'll speak slowly. I'll use simple, clear words, and I'll repeat the ideas so you can shadow my voice, practice speaking, and build confidence step by step. Thank you for taking the time to learn with me.
Today's topic: describe your day. Today, we will learn how to describe your day in English. Not just short sentences, but complete, natural ideas. What do you do in the morning? What about the afternoon? What happens in your evening? By the end of this lesson, you'll be able to talk about your day in clear, simple, and natural English. Let's begin. Why is this important? Why is it important to practice talking about your day? Because your day is real. It happens to you every day. You know it very well. You don't need big ideas. You don't need to talk about difficult topics like history, science, or world events. You just need to talk about your own life. You can say when you wake up, what you eat in the morning, where you go, what you do, and how you feel. Think in English. When you describe your day, you're practicing real English, useful English, English you can use in real conversations. You don't need to be perfect, you just need to try. When you talk about your day, you start thinking in English. You speak more naturally. You use full sentences. You stop translating word by word in your head. And every time you practice, you'll feel a little more confident. Simple example. Imagine you meet a new person. They ask you, "What did you do today?" If you've practiced before, you can answer easily. You could say, "I woke up early, I cleaned the house, I went to work, and in the evening, I relaxed and watched a show." That's real communication. That's your goal. Questions to help you speak better. When you don't know what to say, ask yourself simple questions. What did I do today? What time did I wake up? What did I eat? Where did I go? Who did I meet? How did I feel? These questions help you build a strong English habit and speak without stress. Practice anytime. You can practice in the morning and talk about yesterday. You can practice in the evening and review your day. You can even record your voice and listen to it again. The important thing is simple. Use what you know in English. Don't worry about mistakes. Just speak. Every day will be easier. Let's start with the morning. Now, let's begin with your morning routine. The morning is a very important part of the day. It sets the energy, mood, and focus for the rest of the day. It's also the perfect time to say a little English. Now, repeat each sentence after me. Shadow my voice slowly. Morning practice sentences. I usually wake up around 6:45. Now repeat. Sometimes I snooze when I'm tired. Now repeat. Before I get out of bed,
I stretch slowly. Now repeat. I sit on the edge of the bed and take a deep breath. Now repeat. I go into the bathroom and brush my teeth. Now repeat. Cold water on my face helps me feel more awake. Now repeat. Sometimes I take a quick shower to refresh myself. Now repeat. I choose clean, comfortable clothes for a new day. Now repeat. Then I go into the kitchen to make breakfast. Now repeat. I usually eat something light like yogurt and fruit. Now repeat. Sometimes I make eggs or have a sandwich. Now repeat. I drink a cup of coffee to start my morning. Now repeat. Before leaving the house, I check my phone and schedule. Now repeat.
Now, let's shadow a short story. Listen first, then repeat each sentence. Ready? Let's begin. In the morning, I usually wake up before 7. I lie in bed for a moment and plan my day. Then I get up and go into the bathroom. I brush my teeth slowly and wash my face. If I feel sleepy, I take a warm shower. Then I put on clean clothes and comb my hair. Next, I go into the kitchen to make breakfast. I usually have a bowl of oatmeal with honey and fruit. I drink a hot cup of coffee while looking out the window. Before leaving the house, I pack my bag and check if I have everything. Then I put on my shoes, open the door, and start my day. Now let's move on to the afternoon. Everyone's afternoon is different. Some people work. Some people go to school. Some take care of the house. Some relax. But whatever you do, you can still use English for a few minutes every day. Repeat after me. After lunch, I usually go back to work. Sometimes I feel a little tired after eating. I check my email and reply to important emails. In the afternoon, I usually have a short meeting. If I work from home, I sit at the table and open my laptop. I write reports or read documents. Sometimes I take a break to drink water or stretch my legs. Around 3 p.m., I have a light snack to get more energy. If the weather is nice, I go outside to get some fresh air. When I have free time, I study English for a few minutes. Shadowing helps me speak more clearly. Before finishing work, I plan for tomorrow. Listen first, then repeat. After lunch,
I go back to my desk and check messages. I write a small list of things to do in the afternoon. Sometimes I join an online meeting with the team. We talk about our work and progress. After the meeting, I take a break and make a cup of tea. If I feel sleepy, I go outside for a few minutes. The fresh air helps me feel more awake. When I have free time, I listen to a short English podcast. I pause the audio and repeat each sentence. This helps me practice shadowing. Before finishing work, I review what I've completed today. I write one sentence about how I feel. This helps me stay motivated. Now it's your turn. Answer these sentence starters. In the afternoon, I usually. After lunch, I like to. Sometimes I feel. Before the afternoon ends, I. Take your time. Speak slowly. Even 2 or 3 sentences are great. Evening routine. Let's practice some evening sentences. Repeat after me. I go home in the early evening. I sit down and rest for a few minutes. Sometimes I watch the news or listen to soft music. I cook dinner or I order something simple. I eat slowly and enjoy the quiet moment. After dinner, I clean the table and wash the dishes. Sometimes I take a walk to relax my mind. Before bed, I read a book or listen to calming music. I brush my teeth and get ready for sleep. I usually go to bed around 10:30 or 11. Time to speak about your day. Now it's your turn to talk about your entire day. Think about these questions. What time do you wake up? What do you eat for breakfast? Do you work, study, or stay at home? What do you do in the afternoon? What do you do to relax in the evening? What time do you go to bed? You can talk about today or describe a typical day. Speak slowly. Use simple sentences. Your goal is to speak, not to be perfect. Great job today. You listened to a full routine. You repeated many sentences. You practiced shadowing. You learned useful vocabulary. But most importantly, you spoke English. This is real progress. You are not only learning English, you are using English. One sentence at a time. One step at a time. Come back to this episode anytime. Listen again. Shadow again. And each time, add more to your own story. This is Speak Slow, Speak Up. I'm Tom, and I'm proud of your effort. Keep listening, keep speaking, and keep believing in yourself. Bye for now.